Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is a very special occasion. The crowd has striped out the stadium today, a show of unity and support that can make it very tough for any visitor on a day like this. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Baylor Bears. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bears will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Hurricanes will get the first crack on offense today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is... When that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Bears. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. Physical running, fights off the defender. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. And the Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Bennett. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The Bears will line up on 1st and 10. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Bennett. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through. And with that, they retake the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Brings up second down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Has the first down, still on the move. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
First down and 10 now. And they'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he's got it again. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Runs right over the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Canes are in the red zone now. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Catch made on the out route. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And we're able to get him down.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead.
That makes the score Miami 17, Baylor 10.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That's a kickoff.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights off a defender. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. The Bears moving quickly down the field here.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
Gives it to the back. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Scanning the field. It's Bennett bringing pressure. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Carr. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, it's Bennett. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the...
And a sophomore making an impact play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Miami.
After consecutive losses, You need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. He'll hand it off. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Bears will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. When he's got some space here. Can he make it? Touchdown, Miami. He's going to score. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The defenders were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple of blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quick pass. The catch is made. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Bennett. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Bears come up to the line in the hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Bears looking to keep this drive rolling.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. The Bears will line up to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Bennett. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. And the Bears will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Bringing it back, it's Washington. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Got the first down, now looking for more. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. That's solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, drops back. The short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Bennett. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they get him down after the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
On the run, it's Washington. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking to scramble. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Snags a quick throw. And he's tackled after the catch. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
By the back. Picks up 3. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with a receiver here. On the run here, lets it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He eludes the rush. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Canes. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid cover. The 15, that's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
That's a dangerous throw, and it falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense wraps them up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down. And the Bears will line up to boot it away. Already punted 5 times now today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Look at this, an end around to start the drive. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Jamania. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping to